We've all been in the situation before where we felt the drawl of social media pulling us back in, sucking us down the rabbit hole of whatever happens to be being fed to us in our feed. And sometimes it's constant and prevalent, and we can't break free from that. And a huge part of that is the way the algorithms are designed and how they have been fashioned in a way to keep drawing us in. It's not healthy to live 100% of our lives online. In fact, it's better to get out and do the things that we love, interact with our interests and our passions and the people we love and care for. Unfortunately, social media is not a tool to achieve that goal, but there is a better way, and there is an alternative option out there now. Social media platforms have been using us for years. They've been using us to stock their storefront, essentially, so that our eyeballs are attached to their platform so that they can sell more advertising space. How many times have you caught yourself mindlessly scrolling and you realize that you left something on the stove or that you fell asleep while you were scrolling through social media? And this didn't benefit you. You just got more tired or exhausted, or it didn't encourage you or put you in a better state of mind. Algorithms are not an ethical way to feed us information. I think we would be better off having the users in control, having us as individuals decide what we want to see and when we want to see it. This is a problem. We should not be tethered to social media. We should not be sucked into the vortex and the time suck that social media is. We should have the freedom to choose things, and there is a better way. Putting it in the hands of individuals is exactly what Nyched has done, and that is what we aim to solve. Algorithms were designed to prioritize engagement and keeping us in the application that we're in. They weren't prioritized for our well-being or centered around our interests and our passions, or made to push us outside of the apps and into the real world where we can interact with the things that we love. Eventually, this means that we are being exposed to things that we don't really care about, and this can impact us physically and mentally. It can impact our emotional state and how we feel about reality, and it skews that as time goes on. As algorithms got more efficient, they got better at keeping us engaged and focused away from where our time can be better spent on things that we're passionate about, and we lose time. Time is truly our only real currency. It's the only thing we get to trade for other things. And I don't know about you, but unless I'm getting paid for my time, I'd rather be spending my time doing the things that I love. This video is sponsored by Nyched. Nyched did something revolutionary, and it took all the things that we don't like about social media, and we removed it, like gatekeepers and algorithms and admins standing between you and your information. The best way to support Nyched is through joining the beta. I want this to be a community grassroots type of platform where I am accountable to you and not accountable to some investors who gave me a big check and I have to listen to them. If you can't join the beta, consider buying some merch like a Resist the Algorithm hat or hoodie or other things that you can find in the merch store. To learn more about Nyched, go to beta.nyched.com. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. I challenge you to reduce your social media consumption. Take a week and try and not interact with it as much on a daily basis or every hour or however much you are consuming it. Try and reduce that. I challenge you right now to just turn this video off. I don't care about the view. I care more about you and care more about you interacting with your passions and the things that you love. It's time for you to rediscover some hobbies or go read a book or have a conversation with your kid or your spouse or your significant other, or interact with something that you haven't done in a long time that you used to love, and you just keep telling yourself, oh, I don't have time for that, and you put it on the back burner. It's not good for you, it's not healthy, and it's time to quit social media. That's exactly what we aim to do at Nyched. Put you in control. Put you in control of how to interact with your passion so that you get to see the things you want. Not so some algorithm can suck you into my platform. If you sign up for Nyched and then you never use it because you're out interacting with the things that you love to do and you never have time to post in it, I would see that as a win. There are some major benefits to disconnecting. First would be mental clarity. When we remove ourselves from the digital world, we don't have that constant push and pull from the algorithm, and we're able to think more clearly about what we want to interact with and topics that are important to us. The other thing would be fulfillment. We get to have more time then because we're not constantly scrolling and getting sucked into the death spiral of swiping up or left or right or whatever the app happens to choose to do this week. So we get more time to spend on things that we love to do, and that allows us to have fulfillment through those things, through our interests. And then we get to spend more time with our loved ones and the things that we like to do as well, like I had mentioned already. So these are all benefits of disconnecting from social media and online. You get to get out in the world and do things you love. Or you get to stay indoors and do things you love. But doing something physical and tactile is extremely good for our mental well-being. The relationship we have with social media is abusive. Now, that might sound like an exaggeration, but I really believe that. And I don't know that they can change. I really don't think that they can because they're too entrenched in the business model that they have. They need our eyeballs to stay afloat and to keep making money so they can keep feeding advertisers to us. Now, Nyched will have advertisers, but I hope that those advertisements are targeted to you and there's something that you're at least interested in. It's about a topic that you're at least interested in. So again, I challenge you, get off of social media. Check out Nyched. It's the only solution out there that prioritizes you above all other things. I hope to make money. I know that I will. But I'm not concerned about making another $1 million or whatever the social media companies are concerned about. I care about you. I care about your mental health. I want you to get out in the world and interact with the passions and the people that you are most interested and passionate about. So please, take some time for yourself this week. Get off of social media and go do something you love. In order to resist the algorithm, we have to do a few things. We have to be willing to make a couple of sacrifices. Reducing our screen time, getting out in the world and doing things that we love to do. Focusing on the things that are most important to us instead of rolling the dice and hoping to see it being done by someone else on social media. Getting engaged in what you're passionate about and doing those things with people that you care about is very important to our mental health. And I guarantee that if you get offline for a little while, you'll start to feel better. Even if you feel good, you'll start to feel better about your circumstances and your surroundings. Nyched helps us do that. Nyched focuses on you and your interests and getting you out into the world doing those things. Nyched is the world's first human interaction platform, and it is totally within your control. To learn more, go to beta.nyched.com. If you like this video or had an idea about this topic, feel free to give it a like or leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Whether you like it or you don't like it, I want to hear your thoughts because I want to start a conversation with you. And if you want to see more videos like this, stay tuned because the next video is coming up right now.